I'm Andrew Prensky. I am a freshman, and I am playing Alfie Byrne in A Man of No Importance.
I'm Corinne Siegel. I'm a senior, and I'm playing the role of Adele.
Well, Alfie is the protagonist of the show. He's a middle-aged, mid-40s bus conductor in Dublin in the 60s, and Alfie is gay. And in that time, in that place especially, it was very religious, very conservative place. It wasn't permissible to be gay, and Alfie feels a lot of guilt and conflict over that, and the play is a lot about him coming to grips with that part of his identity.
So Adele is the new girl in Dublin, pretty much. She has just moved to a city, and for the first time she's from the country, and she doesn't really have any friends around, she doesn't really know anybody, and she's very unsure of herself. And in addition to that, she has a secret that she's carrying around with her that she's afraid to tell anyone. So the biggest challenge, I think, has been that Adele is much less sheltered than I've always been, and I feel like I have never really had to face the sort of extreme loneliness that really drives her character. And so it's been a little bit challenging for me to tap into that, and there are certain experiences that I've pulled from my own life to help me get into that place where I can portray that.
One that makes his heart yearn.
It can be pretty challenging to use the accent when you're acting and singing. Thankfully, we've had a lot of practice. We had the fabulous Barbara Grossman come in to help us with our dialect work, and also Reza has been working with us quite a bit.
Once you get it down, it's easy, I say, to keep it in your talking, but then when you sing, because you have to be so precise with all the sounds you're making, it's so much to think about on its own, and then you have to add an accent on top of that. It's difficult.
For me, it was really hard at first, but it's ultimately really fun, and it helps take you a lot more out of yourself and helps you understand your character a little bit more.
The St. Imelda's players have the distinct privilege of presenting for your playgoing perusal and dramatic discernment the importance of being earnest, with Mr. William Carney in the leading role of Algernon.
Absolutely. So usually I do work on production staffs for shows, and this time I really wanted to audition. I have been in a few things at Tufts before as an actor, but I'd say this is my biggest experience with, kind of the biggest scale of a show that I have been an actor in. And it's very different. It's wonderful to work with a cast, and while on a production staff you do get a large sense of community between the different members of production staff, but I'd say that's even more heightened in terms of a cast, especially in a show where the ensemble is so stressed, as in this one. So I would say that the stronger relationship with the people around you is really something that, to me, is unique to a cast experience.
Because, more like, why should you not come and see A Man of No Importance? Because we've put a lot of time and effort into it, and we're really excited about it. And on its own, it's a very moving show, and the music is great. And if you come, then, well, the tickets are free, so just come on. What else are you doing with your Thursday, Friday, or Saturday besides seeing an awesome musical? That's great.